Alright, local recording all started. Hold on. So, Zex and Noin bring word from Tiger saying that the missing Whispered are on the moon. And that's been brought to us in part by Nurgle's Secret Service, courtesy of the president of the company. And Shihomi says she'd love to thank him in person someday. And it's Akatsuki. Anyway, it seems their captures have been super cautious, which explains why they weren't just carted off to Mars, and that leaves us with a narrow window in which to rescue them. Since the successors are sure to use the escalating warp between Earth and Zaft as a cover for their final plans. Presumably, those final plans include some sort of terrorist strikes at the Security Council and the rest of the UN stuff. Kazuma says it might be simpler just to head to Mars and shut the successors right down, but Clouseau sternly warns trainee Kazuma against it. He's like, "Sir, yes, sir," and then he's like, "Oh, showing such discipline even after my long absence, Kazuma." And he says, "Yes, Clouseau has trained me well," and he's scared shitless of it. Despite our efforts with Blue Cosmos and the successors being bullshit, the biggest fish to fry are the 11 Lords of Sol, followed up by the Database and the Galra. We haven't heard anything about the Lords of Sol since the PuzQ machine incident, but Orbit Base folks are working around the clock to find their base of operations with no results yet. Rory suggests that we need to split up. One half head to the moon for the Whispered, and one half to guard the Earth and Moon against possible external threats. And everybody agrees. Kazuma is distracted with thoughts of the database, but he has to decide, Kazuma! Moon or guard duty? And it's definitely going to be the moon. After that, Muru announces that the Archangel wants to escort Atherin back to Plant briefly to figure out what his father's real intentions are regarding the war, and Rory's like, "Sure, go for it. It's best if one confirms this kind of thing with their own eyes and ears." So the Archangel splits off, and Shihomi literally slaps Kazuma out of his daydreaming, tells him that even if Applicant really is their dad, he's still on the enemy team right now. And he says he certainly didn't hesitate to try and kill Kazuma after all. Like, he didn't stop him killing you. And she says if it really is our father, then he'll try and get us some kind of message. And in any event, Kazuma mustn't forget his responsibilities as part of Neo Warden. Michi will accompany Freeman and the other nerds back to Orbit Base to better the research into the Eviluders. And it seems Leave sent her an image just before dying, an orb, something pertaining to the Signalite mission, which is the key to everything that's happened. And Freeman tells her that the perfect person to bring her image to life is on Orbit Base. And he tells her that he's hanging all of his hopes on her, including fixing D-Boy. Speaking of D-Boy, Evil is like, "Please, Kengo, my brother, give us another chance to fight our brother using blasterization." And Kengo, aka Tekkaman Omega, tells Evil he doesn't need that double-edged sword. He only has to wait for the trees to bloom and the Earthlings to become Tekkamen in preparation for the showdown with the Eviluders. Evil is like, "But without the blaster power, I won't be able to kill Blade." And Omega says it doesn't matter. He's gonna die soon anyway. And Evil's like, "I don't want him to just die on his own in peace like that." And Omega calls Sword over and orders her to take Evil elsewhere. He's like, "Yes, boss." He's like, "Dang it, buh, yeah, Sword, buh." And inwardly she's like, "I understand what you want, Evil." And she says internally, "I think I can grant both your wish and advance Omega's agenda." Meanwhile, Inference has summoned Syncline to account for his failure in defeating Voltron and possibly plotting to use it against his allies. They observe the whole debacle via the bugs they planted on his ship, and they think he's a big fucking idiot. And things look really bad for Syncline, because his father's also there. Come on, where's his big dad? There's his big dad. And he says that Galran law allows for such failures to be executed on the spot, no matter the culprit's standing in the Empire. And with that, Syncline turns the table on his dad, and he says that the order to capture Voltron came from the Emperor, and, as per their own laws, he should suffer the consequences for the failure. And he says, well, obviously you have no proof regarding any of these accusations, but for Inference, The testimony is all the proof he needs, and he orders the Emperor arrested on the spot, pending execution as per Galaran law. And as he's arrested by the database of soldiers, Syncline proclaims that the Empire will be better off without the senile leader, and Dibazal says that Syncline doesn't have what it takes to be Emperor. And then Syncline vows to lead his Empire to victory over Voltron, but Inference, suddenly getting much more aggressive, just goes, "Shut the fuck up, dude! Get the hell back to Earth already and stop wasting our time with your power plays, unless I decide the Gara are not worth even having as allies at all." And Syncline's like, "Bleh!" and he runs off, and Regulate tries to get Inference to calm down. Abel asks if it's wise to keep trusting Syncline, especially considering all the recent events, and Inference says he's just curious about someone so interested in self-preservation that he'd sell out his own dad. Critic thinks it's a stupid justification for such a high-risk action, but Inference says it's the first enjoyment he's had in a good 10 millennia. And Regulate thinks he's gone rather astray of his original mission as a recorder. Inference is like, nah, whatever, he's like, mind your job, we're carrying on the tradition of roaming the galaxy and unifying its knowledge, as per applicant's commission. I'm just spicing things up a bit before we finish the job. And Regulate is unconvinced. So, we start off on board a new battleship, escaping plant airspace, with Athrun telling Lakers how his father has changed, and all that's left in him is hatred of the Naturals. And that means the fight between Zafta and the Earth will continue until one side is destroyed, unless someone can stop it. Lakers intends to try. She's stolen the Eternal, which is the support ship for the Freedom and the Justice, to join in the fight. And she's got songs of peace to sing, and if she convinces at least a handful of people to stop fighting, she'll take to the battlefield herself. Waltfield is still alive, and he's acting as the captain, and he detects approaching troops. And with the loss of both Freedom and the Justice, it seems like Zafta's tightened security, and they start attacking. And they don't care that it's like, but Lakers Glidesborn is like, I guess Zala Section's warmongering has got taken big control, because they don't even care. Waltfield can only do so much to evade, but luckily, the Serpent's Tail fellas show up with Wufei, I guess. And they're like, yep, we're here, we've been sent to keep Lakers, the girl who can alter the course of this world's war, safe. Neo Warden's already made it to the moon, and we split in three. Kazuma and crew are searching for the Whispered, Athrun's off to Plant and the Space Knights, and Tomaru, because, I mean, he's basically a Tekka man, right? Are investigating the moon's surface, hoping for a trace of the random mothership buried underneath. D-Boy was able to remember that much, despite his increase in mental generation, but everybody else is hesitant to probe his past, with the effects of bastardization encroaching, and there's a general sense that the decisive battle's coming up soon. Kazuma notes that it's almost Christmas, the 1 year anniversary of the score being settled with the Marimaya army, and wonders if Santa has any presents for our group this year. People are having trouble getting the Lunar citizens to talk about the... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This isn't this cutscene at all. This is the wrong cutscene. But the other side does have Gowron fucking die. I can't believe the thread voted on the other route. That's a punch of garbage. So ignore that. His log. I bet his log's fucking different here. No, I guess his log's the same. But Low comes in and says something. But whatever. This is mission 45. Yeah, alright. No, it's just all fucked up. Never mind, I'll keep going. I just gotta get through these fucking pages. I can't believe they voted for the other guy. Anyway. Okay, so here's what Kazuma actually wrote about in his diary on this route. He mentions how his log, in his log, how Freeman and Michi are working at Orbit Base to study the image received from Leave and Syncline's information. And our other group has gotten to the moon and started to investigate. And then he remembers it's almost Christmas, and it seems he'll be spending Christmas patrolling space. He waxes nostalgic at the 1 year anniversary of the Marimaya battle, and he wishes he could have someone to spend it with. Just the two of them. This fucking thirsty fuckboy. And then Lo calls him up and he's like, yo, Kazuma, come on, hurry up. And then Kazuma's like, go to fucking bed if you want Santa to come. He comes fast if you go to bed. And Lo's like, he's already been. He's like, what? I always believed that guy was real. And then Lo's like, no, I mean junk. Just some junk and some survivors from a battle. And Kazuma's like, oh, fine, but my spaceman instincts to save life. Anyway, we arrive at the battle area, and not a moment sooner than is best, because Guy Tsushio is having a hard time keeping his head straight with George's constant flow of bad puns, which are almost as bad as Izumi's. Mikoto didn't expect the George Glenn to be like this, and Kasato is like, he's not my Georgie! Either way, here's the ship giving off the distress signal. It's a transport, surrounded by the husks of Zaf's latest ZGMF-600 Glight mecha. He seems to have been protecting it. Benkei is like, is it okay to save Zaf folk? And Ryoma says, we're not Federation soldiers, we can save whoever we want. And then Lo noticed something weird about the transport. It's totally undamaged except for its power plant and supporting machinery been taken out. Someone went through real trouble to make sure it couldn't move, but also stayed in one place, so... in one piece, rather, so the cargo must be pretty important. There's only one person aboard the ship, and it's this confused boy named Prayer Reverie. He's lying unconscious next to a partially assembled mobile suit, and he calls it the Dreadnought. And then he quickly realizes the head appears to have been stolen. Juro says it must be another plant prototype, considering how it's so heavily guarded by Zaft, and Prayer is like, I'm not a member of Zaft, and Kazuma's like, he looks a lot like another dude in Neo Warden, right? And then Prayer's like, yeah, you guys in Neo Warden, you're good. I'm a disciple of Malchio. I came to space to pick up this robot. And then Loi's like, why does a priest want with a mobile suit? And Prayer's like, well, don't worry, we're not going to fish about it. We just want to help you out. That's good enough. And he's like, thanks everybody for being understanding and helping. And then Koji says, I'm going to need Sayaka and Lori to explain to me who the hell Malchio is. And he's a diplomatic and humanitarian dude who brings about peaceful coexistence between plant and earth. He's one of the only naturals with a free pass to travel wherever he wants. Fortunately, 8 makes some noise and 8 detects Federation troops approaching. And Guy's like, shit, I was expecting them to come back, considering all the troops they sacrificed to take the transport, since they took care to only disable the ship. Quattro doubts they'll attack us right away because of that, and he's like, do you have any idea why they're coming after you? And Prayer's like, no idea, but it's great importance to Earth, my mission. And Kazuma's like, well, let's move everyone from the cargo to the transport, all the cargo from the transport ship to rehome, because despite the secrets, a spaceman would never abandon someone in need. And this is Mission 44, Child of Fate. Prayer's actually fucking garbage, but it's important to upgrade him. I need to fucking make Volfog big, right? So, Lo's gonna drag out his giant-sized power loader. It's like, whoa, what the heck? And he's like, the feds might see my huge sword and get scared. And then Horace is like, oh, Trailer Maxim, bluffs are an ideal death weapon for not wasting energy. And Kazuma says, should we combine it to Valgard? And then Chihomi says, another Maxim, bluffs are a death weapon, and overusing such weapons is fatal. And with that, the enemy. And like Brunom says here, they haven't stopped at the sight of Shingeda, Mazenkaiser, and Galfai Gar, so I don't think Sense of Survival is going to work. But anyway, we're like, wait, all these things are like real old. Like, what's that about? There's no daggers except for a Gundam. Kuragane is surprised a group of such old units would call our bluff like this. We've already been shown to beat super cool stuff. In fact, it was like huge sword. To be fair, it's a really huge sword, 150 meters. And we're like, but that new Gundam though, we've never seen that before. And Julia says, I haven't seen it either, but it's definitely not Colony Oz or Zaftmaid. Zex identifies our group and the Gundam's pilot cannot pass. As and he's like, yeah, I had a... yeah, I thought these guys were the Neo Wardens, and he orders us to send out Kira, the coordinator. Kazumi's like, you a friend of his? And Mira's like, I don't think such a mean-looking guy would be friends with Kira. And Kanad is like, he doesn't answer and just says, if you don't do as I ask, your lives are forfeit. And Lo's like, dang, what the hell, dude? Why do you want to see Kira? And he's like, it's none of your business. He's like, well, I guess we're not going to tell you where Kira is then. And he's like, some of you are off on other business though, and I guess Kira's with them. And then Lo's like, that's right, he's not here. Can you let us go? And Kan's like, nah, I'll take you down right now, and this will serve as my declaration of war towards Kira Yamato. Yeah. Furyu asks why he's got such a hate on for Kira, and Kanad says he does this because it's his reason for living. And then we're like, oh, I guess we gotta do self-defense, don't shoot the cockpits, all that jazz. And Lo's like, I'm gonna grab this fucking dude and shake him till he tells me what he's up to. Oh no, he is Big Voltfog. I don't know why I thought he was Little Voltfog for some reason. That's weird. I guess I've just gone Voltfog crazy. Bum 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 bum. Good music though. With his stupid fucking backpack though. Look at it, just loads of shit hanging off of it to make the barrier. And then his dingus knife. Kanad is impressed and he's like, this might be fun. And Koji's like, dang it, stop spouting such stereotypical bad guy lines. And Ryoma says he's after one of our friends, which makes him our enemies, but why are you doing it? And then Kanad says, I got my reasons, and spilling your blood's part of the plan. And he's like, oh, also, pincer attack set up. He's like, fuck, this guy. And they seem to be aiming right at Rehome, trying to take out our unguarded battleship. And the ship isn't made to sustain this much fire, and Liam's like, we're going to be in real fucking trouble soon. But then Prayer launches in the Dreadnought with an old Zaft head attached to replace the stolen one. Boss and the minions like, wow, I guess he took it from some junk guts parts the junk guild took when salvaging his ship. And Boss is like, yeah, it makes sense. They're all Zaft mobile suits, so they should be compatible. And Mirio is like, I don't think that's how it works. And then Lo says, yo, Prayer, chill out. And he's like, no, I've got to protect the mech, and I've got to help out because you got into this fight because of me. And I'm like, well, it's not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, and if this tiny boy wants to fight, just stay close. We won't break our promise to keep you safe. And then he's like, now I see why Malkio spoke so highly of the Neo Wardens, and they might be trustworthy enough to learn about the Dreadnought's secret. And there you go. It's got the stupid head on. That's not its regular head. But Prayer sucks. Prayer's like actual fucking garbage. Right? Like he's really fucking bad right now, I think. I'm pretty sure he's actually bad. Yeah, like right now he's not so hot. His robot's tough though. The moves aren't bad. And his music's good. He wants to get fucked up then. Look at him! In his little jacket! Oh, I love Prayer, he's good. He's a stupid little boy. And he's shitty fucking robot. But Kennard is a coordinator, so he sucks. Does he have anything for prayer? No, he doesn't say. It's not done yet. It's not done yet. It's good later, I think. He gets upgraded. And I'm Guy Shishio. Where's the girls at? Oh, both girls over here. They fucking would be all on like, they're fine if we were attacking up, but not side to side. I honestly just wanted someone with support defense to hang out near prayer. Everyone in Galgaio's got a cool face. All the robots, everybody. I should have just parked him next to him and then combined them. And they could have gone on a roll. This fucking accuracy problem. Let's get stuck in, shall we? But drop! Got him. Can Koji at least hit them? No, fuck me. These guys. These fucking jokers. Dual pressure punch. I can't believe the accelerator only costs 5 in this game. That's fucked up to me. Roma still can't hit a fucking bus. Let's go hang out next to prayer. Shoot this Dingus battleship. Give him the old wigglers. we got George. He's got lots of good moves because he's good. He's just a brain in a jar. Okay, and I want to try and get both the battleship and him at the same time, which is going to take some doing. I don't know what's your deal with Kira, but he's not the kind of guy that deserves to be hated like this. I don't care what kind of person he is, it's his existence that I hate. Shut up! What you're doing is making me even more unwilling to let you meet with Kira. To be fair, though. Oh, what a fucking piece of shit. So I gotta blow up all the fuckers. And get him in the thing low. Do you even have anyone with a good map attack other than Valgard? I think it's fucking Mike. Sure. You did it, buddy. You got him. That's the only move he's got. Fuck. As in power. Whatever weird soul techer, man. Get out of here, you fucking garbage bin. Oh, Guy. Guy's got a map attack. I bet Guy could fucking kill him easy for free. But Valgard are the beefy boys. Damn, Condilas plus we got her on a die. That's okay, you can get another one. Your next gutter runner will get plus strength, so it's even cooler. You're doing it, Ryoma, you're doing it. You're doing it. Oh, got him. Can't get that dude though, he's too far away. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, well then. May I suggest we do that, and with that we do the melting siren to get rid of his barrier, because he does have a barrier and it is good. Fucking prayers, doofy little face, I love him. I'm the one who saved that guy's life. I won't let you do whatever you want with it. You did that? Then you have my thanks. What? I'm the one who'll defeat him. I'd be very annoyed if he died meaninglessly before I could get to him. Wow, look at it. Fucking pile of shit jerkwad from hell. Okay, so 4,000 with Kazuma, or 5250 with Guy. I think I know which one's better. So let's put Guy in the truck. Oh, they whiffed it. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. got him. There's his big move. The Plasmium Reamer or whatever. Let's go, Dreadnought! Wee, wee, wee. You got him, little buddy. Against Canard, he's like, that piece of junk Gundam can't defeat me. How dare you try and fight me with that, you piece of shit? And it's like, oh, no need to be so rude. Press the button. I don't want to hit him that hard. I'll hit him just a little bit hard. Yeah, that's pretty hard though. Okay, that should be good for Guy to fucking pop him. Just gotta get him over here. It's probably good for Cosma to fucking do it too though, so I might just do that. Oh yeah, real fucking mature, buddy. The weak shitty move actually. Disable his Aria. I'll do that again. Yeah, it seems good enough to me. Let's get ripped. Thank you, ladies. Oh my god. The unstoppable Ryomi. Fuck that guy. I let him do that to Ryoma. No, not the body beam launcher, the guided missile. What did he say to prayer? What a pathetic mobile suit. Don't think you can win against my Hyperion with that thing. Ugh, if that equipment isn't here, I can't use the Dreadnought's true power. And against Hero, this man is surrounded with hatred. That's right, I hate everything. Kiriyamoto, the world, my own existence. He's like, I don't care about what you want. However, you are my enemy. Fucking Hero. Anyway, we whop him, and Lo's like, "Wow, how'd you like them apples, buddy?" And he's like, "Huh, pretty good. But I'm not worried, I can keep going." And then he gets an early recall. He's like, "What? I gotta retreat? Shit, I got a new mission. Well, bye." And Lo says, "What's your problem with Kira?" And all Canard would say is, "It has to do with how Kira was born." And he's like, "Oh, what the fuck does he mean by that?" His hatred of Kira is as clear as an open book to Hira, however, and Kazuma is like, "What's so special about Kira's birth to make him a target like that?" And the moon folks haven't been to Mendel yet, so. Meanwhile, Aria was watching our fight, and she's also interested in Kira's birth, and she's super happy to see Miharu and her sisters, and is like, "Hey everybody, how you doing? Glad to see you again. Are you okay?" And he's like, "Stupid Kazuma, I'm gonna destroy you on the cellular level, you son of a bitch." And like, oh, maybe she knows something about Kira's birth and how she connects to Canard. And he's like, "Yep, I've been tasked with recording data on the subject." But she's like, "I get to take out stupid Kazuma." Yep, subject 42144820031602229. Bitch keeps calling him a fucking idiot. Stupid. He's like, "Stop calling me stupid Kazuma. You hated it when I called you, and I." And they've got this stupid fucking bullshit ranged and movement destroying garbage men. You know what? Let's repair him just a little bit because he's not so hot. We'll stand there and launch this guy. Yeah. Let's get brave. God, it's like watching someone young through it. "You're stupid, I hate you." "No, you're stupid, I hate." I think it's more like, "You're stupid and I hate you." "No, I hate you and you're stupid." The mirrors get it. Bonk. Spun that fucker around. Oh my god, couldn't even kill a fucking plane. What's that move? Sure thing, you're pretty good, I guess. Pretty good. I don't think we need the big sword to bop a plane. Looks like I was wrong, but barely. I was barely wrong. Who's not ultra ripped? She isn't. Attack! Okay, so he's gonna do his thing, and Guy's gonna step in, hold his hand up, and go protect wall, and it's not gonna do anything. I guess it can fuck enemies too. Oh no, her barrier just blocked it. Okay, so she's functionally as invincible as Guy, which ain't bad. So, no problems for them. Though I guess hers is with the only 1/4 damage taken, whereas his, of course, is just, he's fucking good. Thanks, Mike. Heads up, people! Got some unknown units approaching. Huh? More enemies? That's the gold frame, but its shape has been changed again. They have some M1s with them, so that means they're from Orb. And then you've come, Rondo, Gina, Sahaku. I came to subjugate Asa's daughter, but it doesn't seem like she's here. But that's just fine, your existence would eventually become a hindrance as well. Another person is looking for someone else and decides to attack us anyway? Seems everyone's taken out on us today. Quit complaining, just think of it like another ambush. Socius, just the two of you should be enough to stop them. I've put an end to the restraint that prevented you from killing naturals. Understood, Lord Gina. We were adjusted to serve the naturals. Therefore, we could not escape our mental restraints in the past. Guys, be careful. This guy likes to attack for no good reason. People like you cannot comprehend grand designs. All of your lives exist only to be sacrificed to the few that are worthy. Huh? Rondo, Gina, those are your ideals? It's the privilege of the common folk to give their possessions, their honour and their freedom to the ruler of the world. After all, it's only natural that sacrifices be made for the creation of a new world. And that's why I won't allow it! Wu Fei? Wu Fei Chang, you and Hero Yui left my side and now you point your swords at me? Azumi Nara Asura sacrificed people for his ideals, and you would take the lives and freedom of the people for yours? Neither of you had the justice I was looking for. Even now you are hesitant. Didn't you and the Peacecraft girl once admit that it takes power to rule the world? And now, friggin' Hero. It may not be a mistake to use power to overcome troubled times. However, you're forgetting the way the world works. What? And then low. Do you really think a single man can change the world? That only happens with the efforts of every living person in the world. What can possibly be done if you ignore all those people? Your ideas are wrong, peasant. Of course, I didn't expect a mere junkman to understand. However, low gear is his freedom. Unlike you, he's not bound by some pointless ambition. That mobile suit is... A lowly mercenary and junkman are criticizing my opinion. Enough of this nonsense. The power of my perfected Amatsu will eliminate all of you. We've been waiting, Wu Fei. Hero, neither the world nor its people are as weak as I thought. That woman taught me that. So, I'll protect the world for each human who continues to fight. You've come a long way, Wu Fei. I'm no longer lost. Rondo, Gina, Sahaku, I won't hand the world over to you. It's Wu Fei. He's back. And he's feeling spicy. Face hugs. Okay, Guy will step in this time because she doesn't have her shit left. I gotta do this for Papa. Whee! Fire, 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 fire! Oh, it's the big one! Unfortunately, not big enough. And look at these M1 strays. Ooh, yeah, ooh, you got a little gun, the weird shitty backpack. Be fucking dead though. let's get down to business. Actually, yeah, I will do this. Because then they've got Iron Wall, which will help. Hero and Setsuna in Hakai and Saisei are just like, yes. You have surpassed, you have become Gundam. Thank you for saying that. It means a great deal to me. Well, at least Noin's new ride's here, right? Hero and Setsuna fighting over who has the most fangirls. Well, unfortunately, that's not much of a fight, is it? Poor Setsuna. Even though they did the credit sequence specifically to appeal to that audience, it didn't work. Unfortunately, I gotta send this guy downtown because he's gotta talk to fucking Aria. Oh, I know why she can't attack anybody. She got that whole got shot and fuck up your range thing happen. It's fine. Just I can stand next to you and beat you up then, nerd men. See you, Captain's Prime. You have a good one. Nearly got him, buddy. Nearly got him. Luckily, Volfog's fucking good. That's weird, right? Ah, that's working out. And this thing has some new moves, but it's not as cool as it used to be when it used to just throw junk at you. It's the linear launcher, I think. was cool, right? Well, luckily, these girls can just refill their own juice. Let's fucking blast that lady. Go. Don't fucking die, Mike. Let's click this thing then. I'd like to thank this route split for temporarily making all my pilots light dummies. Now, what route split is it? Now, this guy made a mistake in that he attacked a guy. Oh wow, she doesn't even say nothing to him? Wow. What a bunch of garbage. And that's the sword calamity. It's all about the melee except it's big fucking map chest laser. It's a guy, Murakumo. He's good. Ufei gets upgrades from the Wing Zero, so he's alright. Upgraded him a bit. He's not super brilliant though. And here's Disc F. We carry on the Grungus Mark II, the Huckabee Mark II, and the R-Blade, and Katina, Kai, and Russell still get back into Vegas. But listen, they're good. A fucking Galgai Ghost. That lady. Give me that good money and that good XP, because we're about to bop a lady. spirit them. No. Knuckle. Oh wow, did she just fucking take that? I was not expecting that. Well, let me tell you, these two fucking ladies definitely aren't killing her. Oh, I guess I was fucking right. Yes, they did. There you go. Oh, there you go. She's like, dang it! I'm not going to be able to get any of the data for subject 42144820031602229. Fuck! Inference is going to be so mad at me. Shit, he's going to beat the shit out of me. And it's like, okay, alright, what's the deal? She's like, fuck you, stupid Kazuma. I just want to be with Mihiro and everybody. And then she drops the reveal that she is a doll made out of Kazuma's data. And she wants to kill him so she can get a family for herself and her papa. And she leaves. It's like, wow. Fucked up. Oh, that's not gonna get me a dynamic kill anytime soon. I'm gonna wish over here with the power of bravery. Ugh. 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 I guess I'm fucking not. Damn, which one? Which kid's stupid? Bad golf, which one? Which one? There's so many stupid kids here. These two, oh my god. These fucking Dragon Bros and their inability to get 50 wops. Well, the Dragon Bros we've had the longest, 37, you know what, that ain't bad. Okay, we go here, we go wop. We hit him with the sword. Dun 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 dun. Oh, here he comes! Whiffed it, buddy. And then Koji comes in because he's big and strong. Nice transphase armor. Didn't help though, did it? You sick son of a gun. I really want to kill the other idiot. Shin, shine, spark! Let's go. Shin, shine, spark. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go, Rio. Ike. Shin, get that. Shine, spark. Yeah, shin, shine, spark. And then you just fucking crash into him really fast. Power of the getter. Beam, 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 beam. So they can get double money, if not double XP. This is against Ryoma. Kazuma. Koji, it's useless to resist. I'll defeat all of you who lack vision for this world's future. Vision, Shimizen. I have my own thoughts about the future, and the least the future I want is to be a selfish ruler like you. I want to see Gina's attack, because his attack's like he's got a really good cut in. He makes a really good face. Whoosh. Kaiser, fire! Look at it! Just wow, his big face. Sorry, buddy, but we're toasty today. There's no longer anything to be said to you. I agree, Rondo, Gina, Sahako. However, I must thank you. I thought that I was fighting to give a battlefield to the soldiers who had lost their place to live. But I understood, living is a battle in itself. Foolish. Something like the life of a subject is worthless before the whole world. You would try and steal the meaning from life? Rondo, Gina, Sahaku, my justice will destroy you. Ufe, your justice can destroy a fucking piece of toast in the morning. Get the fuck out of here. Pick this man up so he can better fly to the future. Ryoma's got a good one. Ryoma! Fucking Ryoma. Goddamn space dingus. You're after Kagale? Indeed, she may be a young girl, but she's Asu's daughter. If she's left alive, it could be troublesome. I won't hand this world over to a man who would take someone's life for his own greed. Let's go, Goldframe. Get her or be your enemy. Oh, you can't put a battleship in a battleship. Of course. How silly of me. I can get the money. I don't care that much about the experience. It's not such a big deal. Where's versus Guy? Know this, Guy Shishio. Your power far exceeds that of a normal human. What? Lend me that power. Use your strength to make a better world. I only use my power for what I believe in. For what I believe is right. And then we're gonna smash him with a hammer. Against Kazuma, because I don't think Kazuma's gonna get there. It's like, I've many reasons why I don't like this, but number one is I don't feel like becoming a subject to a guy like you. You do not have a choice. Anyone who refuses my rule will be struck down by the heavens. Wow. Gina's got fucking problems. And against Low, let's go, P02. I'll also settle things with you. You bugger, you're really motivated today, huh? There should only be one Astray in existence. Now it's time for our last dance. And against Guy, she says something too. Where is the... Against Guy, you came, P03. How did you dare get in my way at Gigafloat? There was a defense contract I received. It was just business. Then you're fighting me today as a job to someone? I'm employing myself now. This isn't about the world. I just can't forgive someone who tried to take my life. And against Prayer, Prayer says, people like you would bring sorrow to everyone. I'll never accept you. The rule do not need to accept the ruler. It is my decision whether or not your life can even exist. My life is my own, and this is your final day. Wow, Prayer talks big for a little fella in a sparkly coat. But that dude's certainly a tough to him, baby. Oh, I really want Guy to fucking shoot him with his gun. Because his gun attack is good. It's Prevail, it's so good. Why? Why is it so good? I'm self-employed. I gotta go double my money, but whatever, it don't matter. It's not over yet. I'm the chosen one, and my end won't be in such a place. It sounds crazy, but looks like this guy still's got some drive left. This man is royalty, burdened since birth with the destiny of ruling. However, this world doesn't need a ruler. Quit it already. The Goldframe doesn't want to cause all this pointless destruction. What are you babbling about? Both the Goldframe and your P02 are weapons. As weapons, they were made to cause destruction. Huh? The destruction of Heliopolis was the Astray's first cry as they were born into this world. Since birth, its purpose has been to draw blood from others. Destruction is its fate. You're wrong. Their power is to protect what's important. I understand Goldframe's sadness. They should be fighting for peace. That wish for destruction isn't there. What a joke. I'm done listening. In that case, let's settle this. Let's get the big sword. Bulk. 150 Gerber straight. Fool, do you intend to show mercy, not kill me? That's just not who I am. But what I said before, you should think about it. Fool, the victory will be mine in the end. It's okay. Guy's here to help out. Whee! Oh, and then he uses the little knife. Ah! When you can defeat an enemy, do it. That's the mercenary way. Bakana! Impossible! Rondo Gina Saku, you erred on the use of that power. The world itself wouldn't acknowledge you. This is the end you deserve. Wow. Duo now says, what's going to happen with the rest of Orb's troops that were following Gina and John? And John is like, I'm not quite set on my space junk man thing yet, but the rest of the troops have no wish to fight. And the words of Hero and her have availed, and the Sahaku coup is over. Jean's remaining mission is to take the troops and the remains of the P-01 to their rightful place. Lo has a message for whoever the P-01's real pilot is. He doesn't like fighting. And Jean gives Lo some data he'd been researching about a power cylinder module, and they could be applied to the basic Red Frame's body, and it would allow Lo to use his immense sword without the power loader. And with that, Jean says, see ya! Hope I see you again soon. Yeah, it's the data transfer. Yeah, Relina did it. He did it. And Guy's like, yeah, I'm going to be heading out because I got to go. Hope I don't have to fight you, Lo. And Lo's like, what the heck does he mean? And Kasada's like, why does this guy think the Serpent's Tail could become our enemies? And Prayer's like, the blue frame. John takes word of Gina's death to Mina, and she's in shock over losing her twin brother at such a pivotal moment. But she assures her brother she'll make his dreams of world domination come true, and asks him to watch over her from heaven as she remakes the world. And John's like, these fucking guys. What's wrong with them? Relina tells Mina that she's going back to Earth to fight for the form of the world she believes in. Mina says, our path's diversion, Relina? Peacecraft, she does call her Peacecraft. And she says, Relina offers her a chance to shoot her for Hero's killing of her brother. And Mina says, I'm a ruler and I don't move over individual emotion. I'll only consider shooting you once my ideals have taken shape. Relina believes that Hero's words of the world turning for individuals working together have had an impact on Mina's heart, and hopes that she picks a different path besides forced domination. And then Mina releases Jean and tells him that Relina's worldview is closer to what he hopes for than hers is. So Jean and Relina leave, and they hope that they can meet again in better circumstances. Garcia, that stupid idiot from like 30 stages ago, is like, yo, Kennard, you fucked up that last battle. What's wrong with that? And Kennard says, it's just a prologue to my big battle with Kira. Don't worry. And he says, anyway, you're the one who issued the recall order. He's like, yeah, there's a new mission. You got to pursue a mech with a certain device installed. And Kennard's like, this is a waste of time. And Garcia's like, I want you to fight the most capable foe, so you can get good data for the Hyperion. Yeah, okay. So he's like, yeah. You want to get good data for the Hyperion, and the only person who could pose a challenge could be Kira. Garcia's like, dang it, this friggin' super coordinator is hella moody. Thinks he's going to be magically redeemed by defeating Kira, the only successful example of a super coordinator. And then Kennard tells Garcia to give Balsam the pursuit job, and Garcia's like, no, he doesn't understand the importance of this mission. They give the Eurasia Union total control over the Federation, breathing new life into the overlooked territories. The device in question is the Neutron Jammer Canceller, and the Eurasia Special Forces Group X wants to capture one from the ZAF prototype and mass produce it to their armed forces. Kennard is like, oh, alright then, fine, I'll do it. Hoping it will improve his odds against Kira. And Garcia again is like, I can't believe I'm being held responsible for the failed capture of the Whispered and the mess at Artemis, and if I play my cards right with Kennard, all will be forgiven. Prayer is breathing real hard after the battle, and Hayato is like, wow, despite his looks as the little kid in the shiny coat, he's held up pretty good in the fight. Do you want to consider becoming a full pilot? And Prayer's like, no, I just want to stay as Malkio's disciple, but thanks for the compliment. Mikoto is worried about him, and Prayer says, no, I'm just a little tired from combat, don't worry about it. And Lo tries to contact the other half of our team, but it's not working because of the Neutron Jammers. No way to tell Kira about the rival Gundam fella yet, but we're pretty sure it's been fielded by the Eurasians, because any other Federation group would be using daggers. The strike daggers, not just little knives. Judging from his skill in battle, Lo figures the guy must be a coordinator, and it might explain why the guy has a vendetta against Kira, fighting against Plant. Kazuma isn't thrilled of having Wu Fei on board, so it's the first good idea he's had after all the fighting he's done against us, and everyone else is like, no, he's good, he's trustworthy, really, you can believe him. And Kazuma just shakes his head, like, seems like all the Gundam pilots are a bunch of weirdos. But at Zek's request, Wu Fei is going to explain about the Sahaku Orb faction and its opposition of the Asur faction. They're rumoured to have developed most of Orb's mobile suits, and their influence is global enough that even Plant must got to listen to them. And what's more, the people at the top of the clan are impressive enough to have shaken even Relina's convictions during her stay with them, as well as Hiro and Wu Fei's convictions too. And it's like, well, why did you leave then, Wu Fei? And he says that neither side of the Orb face-off could claim the justice that he seeks, which leaves him with no choice but to create that by his own hands. And he says if our group proves to be evil, he'll take us down from inside. And Hiro's like, okay, sure, whatever. Relina should be reaching her answer any moment. Lo is like, hey, buddy, you're pretty worried. You seem pretty worried, but don't worry. Triple G will be sending replacement parts for the Dreadnought soon. And Prayer's like, I'm worried about the stolen parts. If they're misused, the battle between Earth and Plant will become hell incarnate. And that would be the Neutron Jammer Canceller. It would solve the world's energy crisis, and that's why Malchio was interested in it. He had Prayer go to Plant on his behalf to bring the prototype over, because they did the Neutron Jammer thing, which has turned off all nuclear power, and this is the thing that could stop that. The bigger issue that the mech that stole it during the battle had the same mark as Guy's blue frame, which means that it belonged to Serpent's Tail. And Prayer begs our help in getting it back. Its power is too dangerous to be allowed to remain out of his sight. What do we got in skill parts? Defense and call-in. So, honest, it's defense honest this time. I remembered what defense and attack look like. And then call-in. Where's Guy? Where's fucking Guy? No. Where's Guy? Wait, is it? There's Guy. You can call in more friends. And he doesn't have, Wu Fei doesn't have focus, so he's sort of fucking blows. But it doesn't matter. He's not going to be in the fucking thing for very long anyway. Actually, what is his garbage man's? Yeah, okay, so he does have the Vulcans, but everything else is melee. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Bum 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 bum. Nah, we'll do that. But he's all about range, so he's gonna have a good time. Like, he still misses all the fucking time, right? He's still got no accuracy without strike, which sucks and I hate it. Same with Benkei, but Benkei just sucks, so... Girls there. Good. And have we got any sick parts? The hyper sensor we got. Oh, hyper alloy Neo Z. Even more powerful than we could possibly imagine. Why not though? You know what? You know what, little buddy? You can have the A adapter, so you can shoot things in the sea. I'll allow it. And well, he's gonna get the Neo. Why wouldn't he have the Neo? And that means we've got a regular Zet hanging out for somebody who wants a regular Zet. Invincible, Mike? Is that where we want to go with this? I'm not sure. Like, they need both of those. Oh, you know what they say. If you can't boss them, make it out a Neo Alloy Zet. Who's got the other ones of them then? Got if you've got 5 of those and 4 are equipped and it's not on the girls and there's 2 on them, who's got the other ones? Oh, did he have one? Must have been Tro had one, yeah. It was Troa. He's fucking dingus big head. So, the red frame. Prayer, I gotta go. He inherited his upgrades from the guy. Look at this fucking guy. He inherited his upgrades from the red frame, so he's fucking invincible already. Fuck. So he's up to... and them. And them. He's already there. The bros are already there. She doesn't need it at all. He's not into them. Because he did have energy problems, didn't they? Let's be honest. He did. Why not? He'll upgrade so many cheeky little boys. And now... Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at this shit. I can put fucking... Boss in anything other than Mazinkaiser, but I can't put Noin in the fucking Dingus machine? That's a fucking pile of shit. They finally tricked us into not using Ultron. Who phaser glued in it? What a pile of shit.